Santino here, and can you believe the rate at which the Crash and Burn Wrestling Podcast is growing? It's incredible. It's going to be the biggest thing in the world. It's going to take over the internet universe. Like and subscribe, comment, follow them for all the latest episodes. Trust me, you want to get in now while it's early because it's straight to the top, baby. Crash and Burn Wrestling Podcast. It's number one. Crash and Burn.
Hey guys, welcome back to the Crash and Burn Wrestling Podcast, the fastest wrestling podcast in professional wrestling. Today we are back with another AEW themed episode. This is the review for their recent pay-per-view, which took place this past Sunday at the, read the location, Addition Financial Arena in Orlando, Florida. This pay-per-view aired on Bleacher Report, Fight TV, and in movie theaters. And again, this is the review for AEW Revolution 2022.
It's better than last year's.
Before we get to the episode, let's bring everybody in here. First up, it's Lucas.
Yes, that is I. So we're doing the AEW Revolution pay-per-view, which honestly, it was better than last year's. That's the only thing I hope for. But thank God it was better than last year's. That's all I'm gonna say. But yes, doing this one, I got some couple opinions I did not like, and a couple things I did like. And one thing I did like, I'll definitely get that in a moment. But some of the matches I didn't was there because fuck those matches. So yeah.
Next up, he was at the movie theaters with myself, Josh, who is not here. Hi, Josh. It's AJ.
What's up, everyone? Welcome to the newest episode of the fastest rising podcast of all professional wrestling, the Crash and fucking Burn Wrestling Podcast. And today we're reviewing Revolution, AEW Revolution.
As you guys know, he is playing 2K22 right now, which he has been a mark for that game.
Yeah.
Last but not least, making his return for the first time since NXT TakeOver 36 predictions.
Jesus.
If I'm correct. It's been...
Damn, bro, that's been a long time.
Since August last year. Welcome back, Jacob.
Good to be back. Another time in my schedule. It's been a hectic life. I run a Taco Bell now for all the people out there. Living life, I got to watch Revolution though, so I'm able to give my review on it and stuff like that. I enjoyed it. I put it in the top 5 shows that I've watched this year. It's not number 1, but it's for wrestling pay-per-views this year that I've watched, it's top 5.
Hell yeah, man. It's good to have you back here, bro. Crash Burn has missed you. Alright, bro, so I guess we're gonna get rolling with the card here. And AJ, can you turn down your TV, please?
Yeah, sure.
Alright, so we're gonna kick things off with the buy-in. Legit Layla Hirsch defeated Chris Statlander by pinfall. I think this is a pretty decent match. I like the athleticism these two have put on this match. It's a good first match in the buy-in. So I enjoyed it. It's not on my top matches, but it's still pretty good. Jacob, while you're eating your dinner.
My bad. Good pause.
You go ahead. It's all right.
I enjoyed the match. Layla Hirsch is great. I think she's a very underrated wrestler.
Definitely.
And I think people should invest more into her, even though she's like really tiny. She hits hard. She works hard. She's pretty athletic, especially for her size. To be able to work with a bigger person like Chris Statlander was cool. But yeah, I fully expect AEW to push her soon.
Hell yeah. Lucas?
Yeah, so I actually changed a couple of my picks. I changed Chris Statlander to Layla Hirsch for 2 reasons. One, I really think they're going to make Layla Hirsch a big star. I really think they're going to do something with her. And second off, I really think that that's really good. As Jacob said, I've seen her matches a couple times. She's pretty athletic, what she does. And being Chris Statlander is big. Like, Like that is a huge upset to me. Like I'm glad I changed my pick because I was like, man, what would happen if I did? I changed a couple picks that actually worked out. I changed Wyatt Hurst and I changed to Eddie Kingston. So
Mm-hmm.
that worked out for me. So yeah. I really think Wyatt Hurst is probably I don't see her going after Jade Cargill. I don't think she's gonna go after her honestly because I think she'll get her ass whooped. But I think she'll be great against like other people. I think in my mind, she had a did she face Ronda Rosa
Yeah.
just recently? And she put a hell of a thing. I'll give her credit. Like she has been a great competitor. Is that winner? I don't know. Like I legit don't know what has happened. They are slowly getting off the alien gimmick. I don't know y'all can tell, but the alien gimmick's kind of showing off a little bit, and I'm seeing it a little bit. So who the hell knows?
Yeah. AJ?
I thought this match was really good, dude. I mean, I didn't really see the whole match, but I'm assuming, and at the end, Layla Hirsch got the win, which I got that wrong. I thought Stan Leonard was going to win, but just went for Layla Hirsch, man. She needed that win. So, yeah.
Yeah. Also, on a side note here, this is myself, Josh, and AJ in person, guys. This is our
Yeah!
picture we took at the theaters when the three of us went to go watch it there. And hi, Josh.
Hello, Josh.
All right. Next up, he is a fan favorite here. Hook defeated QT Marshall.
Yeah,
My
look like
thoughts.
I got that kind of here-ish.
It was pretty obvious. Hook has been really over with the fans, so it's really mind blowing how much popularity he got ever since he started having matches in the ring, and not just being on Taz's side.
Yeah.
Yes, it's really insane how much popularity he got. QT Marshall, he's boring, but he's alright with me. But he should work on his mic skills. That's all. For a Hook, it's pretty obvious he was going to win anyways.
Yeah, they want to keep Hook as the star, so I'm gonna go ahead. Honestly.
Yep, go ahead. Go ahead.
So with Hook, I can see him as definitely a mini version of Taz. If you see the way he wrestles, it's exactly like Taz. Well, not really exactly, but you know what I mean. Like he doesn't really sell that much. He has a lot of like the suplex that Taz used to do, and he has his dad's finisher, the Red Rum, which is the Taz mission. So with Hook, I would like to see him see more selling from him. I think if he gets more selling, I think he'll be better with me because I feel like if you want to be a big star, you gotta not have to squash him after squash match. You gotta sometimes after maybe 10 matches or whatever, you gotta build yourself up to be a star. With QT Marshall, I don't know. I really don't know. But he was good as babyface, and then he turned on the factory, and it was promising. I'll give it that. It worked promising, but it was awfully executed. Awfully executed. And I would think that's just my opinion about that. But honestly, with Hook, the only thing that's great about it is like he's over with the fans. Like everyone loves him.
Yeah.
And plus he doesn't talk unless you see Ethan Page's vlogs. You can see him actually talk actually. So yeah.
Right.
So yeah. I really think Hook is gonna be a star, but I wasn't surprised with the match. I mean, what's QT Marshall gonna do against Hook? Nothing.
Yeah, man. Yeah. All right. Jacob, go ahead.
I enjoyed the match. I really like Hook. I like the fact that they got this match at least somewhere near Revolution because QT's the one that did most of the training for Hook. So it was a cool little teacher versus student type match.
Oh yeah.
And
Good point.
Oh, that's right.
I'm really curious to see where they're gonna go with Hook because I thought he'd be the one eventually to dethrone Sammy Guevara, but that didn't happen. And right
Scorpio
now
Sky.
with the landscape of AEW, I don't quite know where he's gonna fit in at the moment. So I think they're just gonna have, but I think he needs to start wrestling more people with like more name credibility, so we can get more competitive matches out of him, so you can see how he really works in an environment. Because squash matches are cool, But I think too many squash matches, you end up like Jade, who Jade's improved a little bit, but he hasn't really been given the opportunity to have like, a nice 15, 20-minute match, where she looks weak and vulnerable. So then it just kind of destroys
Yeah.
the believability. But I think Hook is going to be good. I really hope for his first like actual pay-per-view match, they get Joey Styles on commentary, because Joey Styles used to go crazy for the Taz mission, and I think that'd be
Oh
something to
yes,
see.
Joey Styles, man, he was a great commentator. I love that guy.
Hell yeah. Yep. So is that all? Is that all you have to say?
Yeah, pretty much, because it was a good match. It just it was it was expected essentially.
It's your typical Hook match. Then.
Yeah.
Yeah. AJ.
Oh man, I really loved this. I mean, this match was a little bit boring, but I definitely loved to see Hook. Like, I'm glad Hook was on the show, but why would you put him in the pre-show though? That's the thing.
Because listen, they want to have the big matches in the big card. They want to like let's just have the little matches on buy-ins. Just why not?
Right.
Okay. All right, but anyways, but with like Hook, um, but Hook, man, good match, but QT Marshall needs to like okay. Just saying that QT Marshall needs to end this fucking stable. It's getting stale, it's getting boring, and it sucks. Because I cannot stand the factory at all. They're not gonna go anywhere. So AEW, I would take good notes here. Break up the factory. Break up the factory and just I don't know, just release just do something interesting with QT. Please. But anyways, Hook, good match. Hopefully he wins the championship soon.
Maybe.
Well, that can move on to the next buy-in match.
Yes.
The House of Black.
Yes.
Yes.
Jericho and Eric Redbeard. This was a 6-man tag team match.
Yo, that shit was awesome.
First off, let's point out the entrance from the House of Black.
Oh,
yes.
That was the sickest entrance. I don't care what y'all think.
Goosebumps.
That was the sickest entrance besides CM Punk's entrance, which we're getting to.
What an entrance from them. It gives like a horror type vibe with the House of Black. I like their characters. You know what? I like horror stuff too. So hell yes. I like that entrance, and match itself, really good pacing here. Really good physicality here. They really killed it to end off the buy-in. You know what? A good ending to the buy-in. And Lucas, you're raising your hand. Go ahead.
Yeah, I'm gonna say this: House of Black is one of my favorite factions right now. Like the way they added Buddy Matthews in there, like that was absolutely the perfect man to do it because the story history of Malachi Black and Buddy Matthews have the matches they had. Hell, in my home state, they had a match, and that they went to the WWE. Hell, Malachi Black still selling that eye injury that Murphy did, and technically he forgave him basically. Once you really think about it, like he had technically forgive him. He's like, hey, why don't you join the House of Black, destroy Penta, Redbeard, and Pac? Because Ray Phoenix is out right now with injury. Which by the way, that injury was really messed up. Like I hope he's all right. But
he's gonna be back soon.
Yeah, I'll be back soon. But with that
Mexico.
being said, House of Black is one of my favorite factions right now. The entrance was sick, and all of them were good. I really interested with Pentagon Dark, because Pentagon Dark was one of my favorite characters in Lucha Underground, and the way he was as brutal as hell. I want to see him have like some kind of death match or some kind of person. Maybe get your Malachi Black at the end of rivalry. Maybe have like a death match, and really show like who's actually the real shit. And the way they're doing Malachi Black is actually doing a lot better now than the last couple months, at least. Because the way that the last couple months they had, just having matches, lose to Cody, and to redeem himself with Brody King and to redeem himself with Buddy Matthews was the way to go. But hopefully they do not waste Penta or Screwer, though. And Redbeard being there, I expected it kind of. I don't think he's fully signed with the company. I think he was there for a one-time deal. But with that being said, great match. It is one of the better buy-in matches I've seen in a long time.
Yeah. Yeah, bro. AJ?
Oh, wait, what match is this?
This is the 6-man tag team match in the buy-in.
Oh God.
House of Black defeating Pac,
Oh,
Penta.
that's a great match, bro. Wow. The House of Black, Redbeard, Oscuro, and Pac really worked together really well. I really enjoyed this match. And I'm glad that the House of Black is officially on AEW now. So, yeah. So good, man.
All right, Jacob.
I enjoyed the match. I've seeing Malachi's black entrance in real life. It like his entrance on
Same.
TV is great, but his entrance in real life, there's just something about like that music, the way that he walks. Like he's such a great character right now in wrestling, and I really enjoy just like anything that he does. I feel like he does really well. He's a good at producing like a story. Like he can tell a story, he can talk, and I think the House of Black has a good future. And I think personally, most people see Malachi as the leader and all that, but I think if they really want to do something, I think they should have Brody King be the singles guy, and you should have Malachi and Buddy Matthews be in the tag team. Because I think when they eventually, Buddy and Malachi are going to turn on each other. It's already been like somewhat planted, because you can kind of see how he's a little bit more hesitant as being as violent as Malachi. So I think if you have Buddy and Malachi be the team, and then you send Brody to the singles division, I think that would work out more, because you would have Brody, because Brody is a big dude. Like I've met the man. He's just a big motherfucker in real life. Like he is fucking intimidating. But
I'm
I
seeing.
think for their team in general, you gotta they need another feud to kind of like push them onto the upper echelon. Like I think you should have them versus Lucha Express or Jurassic Express, because I don't see anybody else really in the tag division who can beat them besides the House of Black. And if you want Brody King to be in there, Lucha versus Luchasaurus, that makes sense. Then you can have them defend the titles Freebird style too, because that's always a thing. Then as for Penta and them, I think the Death Triangle should break up soon, in my personal opinion, because I think Penta deserves a main event run. I think Pac deserves a main event run, because Pac is a top 2 talent in the whole entire company, and I personally feel like they don't use Pac enough for what he
Oh
could
yeah,
be.
they don't.
And I think Pac in a singles feud with Penta would go just beautiful. Then you could have
Oh
Ray Phoenix come back,
yeah.
try to unite them. Then you have either Pac or Penta turn on Phoenix, which more than likely would be Pac, but you could also have Penta turn on Phoenix, and then that would set up something even deeper. But
Oh
all in all,
yeah.
it was a really good match.
Oh,
The entrance was jaw dropping, and yeah,
we can get that Penta and Phoenix. Did Penta and Phoenix have rivalry with Underground? Or they
yeah.
have matches with Underground?
Penta and
I think they
Phoenix.
had a rivalry, if I'm not mistaken. That would be sick to see again.
Yeah. All right, so we all went here.
All right, open match, baby. Here we go.
All right, the pyro goes off inside the Edition Financial Arena, and Jim Ross welcomes us to the show, kicking it off with Eddie Kingston defeating Chris Jericho.
Yes, I'm glad I changed my pick there. Let's go.
I must say, this was a good opening match to the pay-per-view. These two killed it and really told their story inside the ring. And Eddie Kingston picking up the win here, I was surprised to see that. But it's well deserved, and I'm okay with it. Because maybe they might keep this rivalry going.
The way they did it on Wednesday is definitely going to be. I think Kingston needs a couple more people. Maybe have Moxley, maybe have Danielson there. Maybe they have some kind of going on over there.
Since Jericho's a heel now.
Yeah. I knew he was gonna turn heel. Like the way he was just sneaky with it. If you know Chris Jericho, he's gonna turn heel, whatever circumstance it is.
He formed a new stable.
I don't like the name though. The Jericho Appreciation Society. What the fuck's that name?
That's a stupid name.
What the fuck's that name? But
why don't you go ahead for the match?
Hey,
Yeah, you go first.
I'm glad I changed my pick. Thank God I changed my pick there because I was thinking about it. I was like, Eddie Kingston needs this win than anybody else. Eddie Kingston is a great talker. If you really see the promos, he brings actual pure promo skills, actually. And that shit is pure. Like, he doesn't need no flashy shit. Like, he just himself. He's him. And the promo too was good, and the way he made Jericho tap out, that's rare. You don't really see Jericho tap out nowadays. Like, he usually gets out of submissions, but no, but he tapped out actually. I was surprised about that. But thank God he actually won that match. Like, Eddie Kingston needs to be a star. Like, I think he needs to go after Scorpio Sky or go after whoever to team the champion next after Wardlow. But yeah. But my opinion, this one was right for the way one. This is probably Eddie Kingston's best singles match. I'm gonna say that right now. Like, check this match out. Like, in the way that they went stiff and the way they excelled and brutalized each other, that was a hard hitting battle, and Eddie Kingston deserved this win, no fucking doubt.
Yeah. Jacob, go ahead for the match.
I really enjoyed the match. I love Eddie Kingston. Always have, always will. I love that he looks like an old school type wrestler. He looks like just somebody who's going to sit there and has bar fights for a living. He doesn't have the typical, 6'8" chiseled, body, but he has that, oh shit, he'll really fuck you up in real life. Like, he'll really sit there and beat your ass and talk shit to you. And I was talking with my friend about this match before the match happened, and I was like, Eddie Kingston's gonna win. Jericho's not gonna shake his hand, and he's gonna turn on the inner circle. And I kind of popped because I predicted it exactly right. But
yeah, I saw it coming.
heel Jericho, I think, is best for AEW because AEW
yeah.
always needs, especially with Hangman, if you want to get the Hangman rematch in, so he can get his redemption angle versus Jericho. I think that's perfectly fine. Then as for Kingston, I feel like you can fit Eddie Kingston anywhere. You can put him in a tag team. You can have him be with Santana and Ortiz because they have ties back to Impact. You can have him in the singles ranks. You can have him go for the TNT or the world title and just be a vibe. So I think all in all, both men are going to come out of this for the better. And I don't think this loss is really going to damage Jericho, but I think it's going to do more for Kingston getting the win than anything else.
Yeah.
So maybe an LAX reunion, maybe.
Might
I don't know.
to get Conan up in there.
Imagine they add all the OGs in there. Just imagine they add the OGs in there. That would Jericho realizes he's gonna get fucked. Like, if you've seen LAX and back then,
honestly, Jericho could go call up the OGs.
Yeah. But again, with that being said, though, I think Jericho, I saw it coming, honestly, with the heel turn, like the way he kind of manipulated himself. And I didn't like the faction name. I'll give it that. I don't know why the faction is named that, but the way they did it, though, was, I think, actually good. I think Jericho will elevate the guys just like the Inner Circle did. Like Sammy Guevara. Look at Sammy Guevara now. TNT champion. Look at, what the fuck's his name? Santana Ortiz. Look at Jake Hager. So that's what I said. Hell, look at MJF. Do you want to count him in there? So yeah.
Yeah, AJ, go ahead.
Oh, man. These guys freaking killed it. Jericho and Kingston had a good match. And Eddie Kingston getting the win. Good for Jericho, man. Good for him. Good for him. He putting over Eddie Kingston. That was awesome of him. That was really nice of him. And Eddie Kingston just defeated Jericho. Wow, what a match. And Jericho even said it was the best match in his AEW career. And then on Dynamite, he turned on Eddie Kingston and joined up with Garcia and 2.0 along with Jake Hager. And I don't like this name with Jericho Appreciation Society. I think AEW should change that. And just turn it like maybe at least the new Inner Circle. That would be cool. But
No, the outer circle maybe. Outer
yeah,
circle.
maybe that too. That too. But yeah, man, this match really slapped. Really good.
I think it's top three in my opinion.
Yeah, he is.
No, no, actually no, not top five. I'm not gonna say top three. All right,
Yeah. Moving on to the next match. That is the three-way tag team match for the AEW World Tag Team Championships. It is my boys, Jurassic Express, Jungle Boy Luchasaurus defeating Red Dragon, Bobby Fish and Kyle O'Reilly, and the Young Bucks, Matt and Nick Jackson, which were accompanied by Brandon Cutler. So, yeah, AJ, why don't you go ahead for the match?
Oh man, this was a great match between all three teams. All three teams killed it. Literally, they killed it. I'm so glad this match happened, and I'm glad the Young Bucks lost to the Jurassic Express. Man, what a match though. And I'm glad Jurassic Express won that match.
Yeah, Jacob.
I enjoyed the match. I think all three teams, they're all great tag teams. I think the Young Bucks get a little bit too much hate now. I think people don't realize that the Young Bucks are out there to make you mad sometimes. Like they're out there trying on purpose to make you mad. They're supposed to be flashy. They're supposed to be arrogant. That's what they do. And I really like that
Right.
they're setting up the eventual reunion with the Young Bucks and Hangman. Then I like that they're setting up Kenny Omega's return, which they did on the buy-in too with Don Callis coming out. So I think both Red Dragon and Young Bucks both, they're gonna come out of this looking better in the long term than Jurassic Express. I think they just need a couple more challengers to be built up before they eventually lose their titles, which I think they're gonna lose them by Double or Nothing or at Double or Nothing. But yeah, it was a good match.
Yep. Lucas?
Yes. So with that being said, I actually agree with you, Jacob. I think they're gonna probably lose at Double or Nothing because I don't think they're gonna do it for that long. And I do agree with the Bucks. Like I say some shit about the Bucks here, but again, I like them. As a tag team because they actually are arts of wrestling. Hell, we have like maybe one person that hates them with a passion. I understand why, but I'm gonna go ahead and take a shot. I love taking shots. You're in the wrestling business, so respect your elders, Mr. Injured Person.
Oh,
So yeah, yeah, I'm
I
calling
can
you out
agree.
again because you need to come out your shit now. But that being said, um, I think the Bucks, I think they're gonna probably set up a Red Dragon Young Bucks feud. I think they're building that up, and I really think that's gonna happen. I think Double or Nothing, they're gonna have a match, and I think with Adam Cole, I do not know. Adam Cole is basically in a crisis. I think he's gonna end up with Red Dragon. I can see it, but in my opinion, it was a great match. I would open singles. Jungle Boy, he's actually become one of my favorites right now. I call him Jungle Bitch sometimes, but we're not getting to that. But Jungle Boy, that actually that ending sequence, and he really put on a good show in this one. Like he definitely deserved a lot of credit for this match. Like he definitely has improved on his ring skill as well. So does Luchasaurus as well. But they both have been great as well. I think they're probably gonna lose it. I think shit, I don't know. I would say there's two. The Acclaim
Yes.
or this one stuff. Or House of Black. I don't know. But with that being said, I think the match actually is probably top four in my opinion. I think they both honestly killed it. So yeah.
Yeah. For the match, I enjoyed the match. I think all three teams really killed it here. And I can agree with Jacob's point about the Young Bucks getting hate. And other than that, I think all three teams really killed it here. And Jurassic Express retained. I'm okay with that. And Young Bucks, I like them, but I agree they can get pretty annoying once in a while. But I still respect them though.
You may not like him, but you gotta respect him.
Yeah, at least respect them. That's all.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that's good. You made a good point too. So, anyways, we all went here.
Mm-hmm.
Time for the Face of the Revolution ladder match.
Ha ha! I called it.
This is for the future TNT Championship match. Wardlow defeated Christian Cage, Keith Lee, Orange Cassidy, Powerhouse Hobbs, and Absolute Ricky Starks.
Yeah, vision is televised.
Jacob, you started out.
I enjoyed the match. Really loved Orange Cassidy's spot where he did the pull up and tried to stand on the ladder. Because, people still like to hate Orange Cassidy, but Orange Cassidy's just athletically gifted, which is pretty ironic. Like, I don't think people realize how hard a spot like that is to do. And I think everybody, had a little bit of a spot to shine. I knew Keith Lee wasn't going to win, even though most people thought that he was, off the simple fact that I knew that they were building Wardlow. And I enjoyed that, they had a bunch of big, beefy boys up in the match, just kind of doing strong shit, looking big and shit. And I think going into the future, I think we're going to get a Hobbs and Keith Lee feud, which is going to be good. Then Wardlow, pretty much cemented his face turn on the show. More on that later, though. But then, what was it? Ricky Starks is Ricky Starks. I think Ricky Starks needs a little bit more time to shine on TV because he's a great talker. He's a great worker. He has a good look. He just kind of
he commentates on Rampage
a little bit. But I feel like him and Hook are gonna have a feud eventually, so that might go somewhere. Then Christian is Christian. He's a veteran. He's a ladder match veteran. But yeah, no, it was a good ladder match. I think it could have been a little bit better, but nothing to complain. It was a ladder match.
Yeah. I can agree with the Ricky Starks part. I think he needs time to shine on TV more as a wrestler, because every Friday you see him commentate on Rampage, which he does good at that, but he should have more time to shine as the FTW champion.
Exactly.
Yeah, at least as a wrestler, and not just be a commentator. Maybe he can do both. Overall, for the match itself, I enjoyed it. It's like your typical ladder match. I think this one and last year's Face the Revolution ladder match were pretty good. There wasn't anything to complain about, but I enjoyed it still. Wardlow was the fan favorite, so I kind of figured he would win. And Lucas, go ahead.
All right, so with that match, Powerhouse Hobbs, honestly, he definitely showed out on this one. I actually look back now, I probably should have not picked Keith Lee, but I should have not picked Keith Lee. But you know what? I'll be responsible for that. I'll be accountable for that. But with that being said, though, I expected it, honestly. I expected the match the way it went. And, I love it. I love the match. I think Wardlow's going to be next season champion. He's going to kick Scorpio's guy's ass. So, yeah, nothing to say about it, but great match, though.
The big tall boy, AJ.
What a freaking match, dude.
What a freaking match, dude. Okay.
Wow. These guys really killed it. Orange Cassidy pretty much did nothing.
Shocking.
And also, Wardlow had a good battle. Powerhouse Hobbs, really good in the match. Ricky Starks, very underrated and should be used more. And man, the rest of the part, and Keith Lee just recently showed up on AEW. Great impression of him. Man, what a match. Great match. I enjoyed it.
Yeah. Shocking. Yeah. Oh, yeah. Let me say AJ's response for him. Wow, this is a good match. I'm surprised at how good this was. This match is too good for me.
Oh my god, bruh.
Hi, Josh. Okay, go right ahead. Lucas Atencio.
I did.
Podcast guy. Oh, everyone went here?
Yeah.
Fuck, okay. Okay, well, the next match, the TBS Championship match. Jade Cargill defeated AJ Student right here, Ty Conti.
Bruh.
Yes.
Okay, AJ, since you're Ty Conti's teacher, go ahead.
Oh man, that was actually a good match. Like at the beginning, there was some HLA.
AJ enjoyed the match? That is
Yeah.
shocking.
Anyways, Jade Cargill and Tank in the beginning of the match they had a little kiss because of course of International Women's Month. And man, what a match. What a match. I really enjoyed it. And I'm glad that Jade actually retained here.
Jacob?
I'm not the biggest fan of Jade. I was hoping that she would lose, but I understand why she won. I'm a big fan of Ty Conti. I don't know who's going to beat Jade for the title, though. And I just kind of want to see her reign end. I'm not going to lie to you. She's not terrible, but she's just kind of boring to me. Like, all of her matches kind of feel the same. All of her matches kind of look the same. And it's just, a little bit repetitive, but can't complain too much. It was a good match for what it was. It was a Jade match. Not hating on Jade, but I just wish that she would I don't know. I wish that they would have more types of matches with her because all of her matches kind of follow the same formula right now. But hopefully, she loses the title after she hits 30-0. That's what I'm hoping for, but who knows?
Yeah. Lucas?
I was in the shower, so much about it.
Alright, all I'm gonna say is it's just your typical Jade Cargill match. Yeah, I mean, I don't hate her, but I think her reign could be better and improve some more. But Jade, she's good talent at least. And I know AJ was crying when Ty Conti lost.
No, I wasn't.
You were crying in the theaters.
No, I wasn't.
Help? No, Sammy Guevara does that, okay?
Yeah.
Okay?
Okay. So, anyways, that's all I gotta say about this match. It's okay, I guess.
Yeah.
But next up, we're going to a better match.
Oh.
The dog collar match.
Yeah,
CM Punk defeated MJF by pinfall.
I want to start already.
Yeah. How about you go ahead, Lucas?
Let me tell you, this was the best match of the night. No doubt about it. The storytelling of this was immaculate. The way the rivalry played, the way they did the rivalry was awesome. Basically, the song from Eminem named Stan. The biggest fan. And now they're both facing each other. You have the shirt. You had the promo that CM Punk did himself. That MJF replicated. He basically said, "I'm the devil himself" from Ring of Honor. You all remember that promo? And the way that MJF did that promo, he's his villain origin story. Fucking great, man. Fucking great. Fucking great promo from him. And then go into the match. CM Punk coming out to his Ring of Honor theme song to get into MJF's head. I cannot tell you how much I marked out for that. The way they did it was fantastic. The old types. And basically, it was like, you know what? You want to play mind games? I can play mind games too. And that was awesome. That was awesome. Like, I love that. Like, the MJF, like, he really is going to certify himself the big star after this match. Yes, he may have lost, but he got to certify himself as a big star. And I really think he's definitely going to kill it. And CM Punk winning, I expected it, honestly, but, it's CM Punk, man. Like, how much I do not like the current version of CM Punk, but seeing him in the Ring of Honor gear gave me nostalgia, and I think they did a really good job doing, like, what they did with CM Punk there and the rivalry, honestly. And I really think that the Dark Hall match is the perfect way to go, and MJF is going to win is going to be the next world champion, honestly. Like, I'm just saying it right now. Like, this match was match of the night, no doubt, because the storytelling and the way they did it was just great to me. So, yeah, I gotta say about that. Like, it's one of the best matches of the night. I'd definitely recommend this for sure.
Yep. Jacob.
I love the match. It had a good dog collar match type of vibe. It was violent. It was bloody. You know, it had a good ending. The ending I predicted that Wardlow was going to toss CM Punk the ring. After he won
Oh,
the
yeah.
ladder match,
Yeah.
I knew Wardlow was going to turn. And but with CM Punk's gear, most people didn't notice it, but a few people did. That was the gear that he wore in a dog collar match versus Raven in ROH. And like,
Yeah, to
that was
notice
a
that.
callback to it. And I enjoyed the little details, you know. I enjoyed that the chain was long as shit. It was longer than the one that they had when Brody and Cody faced off. But they worked with it, you know, they did good. I think MJF, personally, I predicted MJF to win because I thought that would have been a shocker, but I understand that Punk got the win. I'm glad that they kept MJF strong by having Wardlow interfere because it's still rare that MJF loses. So, and even when he does lose, most of the time he hasn't lost like 100% convincingly yet, which I still like. He's still one of the most protected people in the company. So I think they could definitely elevate MJF, but I think he's gonna cost Wardlow his TNT title match with Scorpio Sky, and they're gonna get a little feud going. And I'm glad to see where that goes. I don't know where Punk's gonna go. I think Punk needs a heel turn soon before he gets too stale, because I think the nostalgia is going to start to fade a little bit. So I think we could see a CM Punk heel turn soon enough.
I hope so. CM Punk,
Yeah.
as a heel is the best CM Punk. Look at what he did with Jeff Hardy. Look what he did with Rey Mysterio. Look at what he did with The Rock, for example. Look what he did with The Undertaker. Like, that's the best CM Punk. That's the CM Punk that will not give a shit. This CM Punk, I got mixed feelings about. Good to see him back, but you need to up your game a little bit. AJ?
All right. CM Punk and MJF. I feel like this was the best match of the night, bro. Wow. Even they brought the Ring of Honor theme song back. That was awesome, bro. Everything from that match, fucking awesome. The entrances, the match itself, the presentation. Holy fuck, dude. It was great. Great. Oh, wow. What a match, dude. What a match. I really loved it. Great match.
You said great match. You loved it like 3 times already. Anyways.
As Roman says, he's basically Mr. Missionary, but we're not getting into that.
Anyways, for this match, I'm going to give this match a standing ovation. Because this match really, really killed it. Good emotions, good storytelling here. They had some emotions in this. It's like when it's like you're facing your childhood hero. And this one,
I mean, it's kind of like that when you see with the MJF and CM Punk, like it felt like that.
it's like when he showed the photo. It's like you're facing your childhood hero. That was good.
And that was in the shirt now, and the way that they did the promo was amazing. Like, and it proves that MJF can really get into your head.
Yeah. So, this match, one of my favorite matches. This is a standout for me.
Definitely.
This had some extreme violent moments. That's what I like about professional wrestling.
Mm-hmm. I like the part where CM Punk said, "Eat shit, man."
Eat shit part. Yeah, that was really funny. Me, Josh, and AJ were laughing our asses off in the theater.
Yeah, that part was funny.
ROH entrance was really, really good. And I liked when MJF trolled us. First you play CM Punk's Cult of Personality theme song, then it turns to MJF's theme song. That was a good troll there.
Yeah.
It really got us. booing. You know that he really did his job perfectly.
Mm-hmm.
So you know what?
All right.
This is a good match. I liked it.
Here we go. Here we go.
Here we go. After praising something, to go on to Britt Baker defeating Thunder Rosa. AEW Women's World Championship. Lucas, you can go last.
Oh no.
I don't hate Britt Baker. I don't hate her. I think she has good talent in the ring, but why you gotta have Jamie Hayter and Rebel there to help you out? Like, don't do that.
It's a heals you.
Well, yeah, I think she's a good heel. She has good talent. Her reign is pretty good, but not like the greatest reign.
Oh no.
It's not that far. But this match, it had some good spots in there, but the interferences has to stop. That's all. But again, she's a heel, so it's whatever. I'm not gonna continue dwelling on this. It's a decent match. But I know the crowd was bored.
Yeah.
So you know what? Jacob, go ahead.
I think Britt Baker is falling into a formula that AEW has where they can't book a strong heel champion. Every heel champion that AEW's had, for the most part, has been the same. Besides Miro, they either book a heel champion way too dominant and way too squash matchy, or they book them as a chicken shit heel who has constant interference to win. Because Chris Jericho with the Inner Circle had constant interference to win. Kenny Omega had constant interference to win. Then Britt Baker has constant interference to win. And I think they need to figure out how to even it out to where the heel doesn't need that much help to win, but the heel, they're still a good looking heel like MJF does, because MJF doesn't always need, help to win, but he can use help, but he doesn't always use it because he's strong enough on his own to where he knows how to win a match, by himself. And I think that's where Britt Baker's kind of fallen off at. She just feels like every feud kind of feels the same and every match kind of feels the same, and there's no like variety with it. So,
Yeah.
but I'm pretty sure Thunder Rosa is going to win the title on Dynamite next week or on the St. Patrick's Day episode. So,
Please, for the love of God, if I swear to God, she wins it again, I'm gonna be pissed.
I'm
It's
pretty
gonna
sure
be a
the
steel
episode's
cage match.
Yeah, and it's in Thunder Rosa's hometown. So,
It's San Antonio.
mm-hmm.
Yep.
Yeah. Yeah, I'll have to agree with you there, Jacob. Hopefully she wins by next week or by double or nothing. We'll see where AEW goes with this storyline, because
Please, AEW, don't fuck
they have until May 29th to build up this story. Maybe make this a long-term rivalry,
Maybe.
because that would be cool.
I don't know.
AJ, you go ahead.
Wow. Man, I just hate the fact that Jamie Hayter and Rebel are out there. Thunder Rosa should have won that match, bro. Britt didn't deserve that one, man. Come on.
You were pissed off in the theaters.
Like, why? Why? That was a good match, but until they ruined it. Wow. Anyways, I would prefer Thunder Rosa winning, but at St. Patrick's Slam, you better have Thunder Rosa win that title because Britt had it for a long time.
Yeah.
Is that all you guys say?
Yeah, good match, but stupid ending.
Lucas.
Shit match. Bottom line. You know what? Britt Baker has solidified herself to be a less famous female version of Roman Reigns. She has solidified herself to be that, because over and over again, we've seen it with Roman Reigns a lot of times, and I don't mention WWE a lot with this one, but the way that she wins it, same thing with the Usos, same thing with Roman, same thing with Jamie Hayter and that rebel ass bitch, whatever her name is. But it's the same old shit. over and over and over again. You should have Thunder Rosa win it. She had the shit won. But
she was close to winning it.
Yeah, I hope she wins Santa. If she does it, what are you doing, AEW? I'm gonna agree with Jacob here, right? They have constant interference and help with heel champions. They don't need that much help. If you're gonna be a dominant heel, you don't need that much help. Are you that handicapped, Britt Baker? Do you that need much help to really prove that you cannot win on your own? Because it really shows that you cannot win on your own. Hell, Thunder Rosa got your number anyways on your own. She owns you. Bottom line is that you shouldn't have won the match, but the constant interference ruined it for me. Ruined it every single time. The same old interference, the same old shit over and over again. And honestly, Britt Baker is kind of boring to me. She is. Her entrance is cool, but the only thing she does is she show her ass. That's the only thing it is.
Right.
And some people may like her, and that's fine. But to me, she is a less famous Roman Reigns to me. That's the only thing she is, and she will never live up to expectations at all. And I hope to God she was that top. If you don't, I'm going up to Tony Khan, and I'm going to say, I'm going to choke him to sleep. And I'm not because I understand that you're trying to solidify Britt Baker's star, but that's the same thing you do with Charlotte Flair. But over pushed over and over again. So fuck this match. Moving on.
Damn, okay. Well, let's just move on to Jon Moxley defeating Bryan Danielson.
Yes, here we go. Now I'm better. I'm in a better mood now.
All right, how about you go first this time?
Hard-hitting match, and William Regal came out. I was shocked. I was like, what the hell? I'm like, is that William Regal? I thought he was done with wrestling. I thought he was gonna retire. But he's making a tag team of Moxley and Danielson. A tag team with them. Bryan Danielson's technicality and also Jon Moxley's brutality, that actually works out very well. If they can get along and get their heads out of their ass, they can be next tag champions, in my opinion. They can be. But with that being said, Bryan, they both killed it, honestly. And Moxley, the way he won it, some people didn't like it, but I liked it just because he outsmarted them. And, I think it's a hard-hitting, brutal match. I think those two killed it. And that's why probably one of the better Jon Moxley matches that he had in the singles match, definitely, because the way he just got his number just right away was just awesome. I think Bryan Danielson's one of my favorites in AEW because I'm going to say he's the best technical wrestler right now. The way he keeps winning matches in different ways. Like, people say, why you don't have a finisher? He doesn't need a finisher. He can win the Buzaka knee. He can win with the triangle hold. He can win it with bell walk. He can win it whatever he wants to be. That's Bryan Danielson for you. So, yeah, I really think those two killed that hard-hitting match, and hopefully they'll go forward as a tag team.
Yeah, these two had a really good match here. I enjoyed the pacing here, and they really told their story here. And the fact that William Regal came out, myself, Josh, AJ, and pretty much our entire theater was marking out and clapping. This was a huge surprise.
Mm-hmm.
So you know what? This match killed it, and I think Moxley and Danielson will kill it as a tag team, especially with William Regal as their manager. Regal did a good job pairing them together after they had a good match. So you know what? This match has had some good storytelling here. I enjoyed it. Jacob.
I enjoyed the match. There's a part of me that wants Bryan Danielson to run his own stable. I want him to run with the young technical wrestlers in AEW and kind of coach them and be like a mentor to them. I like the William Regal thing. I don't know how long it's gonna last personally, because I think Moxley and Bryan. I think Moxley and Bryan can both do better things apart from each other. I don't think that they'll be a bad tag team or anything, but I feel like it will be kind of forced a little bit. And I feel Danielson would be better off coaching people like Daniel Garcia, people like Lee Moriarty, people like Wheeler Yuta, the young technical wrestlers who can hang in there with him. I think those are people. I think that's the direction they should have gone. But it was a good match. You can't go wrong with Bryan Danielson on AEW. You can throw him in there with pretty much anybody. You could probably throw him in there with Luther and get a decent match.
Yeah. AJ.
Wow, man. What match is this again? I'm sorry.
Jon Moxley and Bryan Danielson.
Good freaking match, dude.
Good freaking match.
I mean,
AJ? AJ.
He's frozen.
It's Mr. Freeze.
Larva Super Soup.
Alright, let's just talk about another surprise. Swerve Strickland.
Oh, Swerve.
Defies legend.
Yes.
Yeah.
Jacob, proud.
What is your thoughts on that signing?
Oh, I'm so happy, man. I love Swerve. Always have. Always will. Always support Swerve. Swerve is fucking great. He deserves more love, more praise. I really like his new attitude. I wish he didn't change his theme song because his original theme song from the indie scene, it went hard.
Oh, that was his original was just like the coolest thing.
But
his recent match with Nick Wayne, like holy shit, that match was awesome.
I was there live for that one.
Really?
Yeah, I was in the crowd.
Damn, you lucky bastard!
I sat next to Nick Wayne's mom during that match. It was really weird. Then she went down. But it was. I think Swerve has a lot of potential in AEW if he's booked right. I think if they book him as a serious heel with big implications, I think he'll be fine. As long as they just keep running, keep it pushing with him. Let him talk, let him be him. I think Swerve can be a top. I think he could be a main eventer personally because he's been a main eventer in Defy. He's been a main eventer in MLW. He was a top talent in Lucha Underground when he was there. I think all in all, Swerve signing there is going to be a lot more than just the ex-WWE guy because I don't consider Swerve a WWE guy. Swerve was a known name before, and he's a known name after. He made his own name. So, yeah. Love Swerve.
And AJ's phone died.
Yeah, can I finish my thoughts on the Moxley and Bryan match?
First off, you're frozen. Can you rejoin?
Yeah.
Okay.
Well, let me get on thoughts on the Swerve thing.
Yep, you go ahead.
Okay.
Hold on. Let me go first, AJ.
1 second, AJ.
Okay, so with the Swerve signing, I saw the contract. So I saw the contract because so I'm gonna say I have a big screen right here. I got a big screen, and I saw Tony Schiavone have the contract in his hand, and he zoomed in for some reason, and he moved it a little bit. It says Swerve. So I was like, oh man, it's Swerve. I was like, they kind of spoiled it for me a little bit, but I was like, I'm glad it was Swerve though. Like Swerve's one of my favorites in the indie scene, also one of my favorites in AEW. Honestly, I know he hasn't had a match yet, but the way his attitude is, like he still has that heel vibe. And I love it. I love when he's kill shot. I love when he breaks the arms. I love everything about him, honestly. He can solidify himself as a star. Like, it's awesome. Like he really deserves to be looked at. I really want to see him against Scorpio Sky. I think those two will fucking kill it. I think they have great matches with Sam Guevara as well. I think whatever match you have will kill it. Once hopefully Nick Wayne turns 18, and hopefully they have another match with Nick Wayne and Swerve. I think those two will fucking kill it.
Yeah. Swerve signing, that's a huge signing. He's very athletic in the ring.
Oh, he is definitely.
So I enjoy his stuff, especially during his time as in Hit Row.
Dude, oh no. Don't get me started on that.
Okay, let's not dwell on that one. Also, and Jacob, did you have anything else to say about the signing?
I think Swerve, like I said, he should be a main eventer. Clear as doubt. He's one of the best wrestlers on the entire roster. He's one of the most talented wrestlers in the planet. Like, there's probably not many who can match what Swerve can bring in the ring personally. I just hope that he gets, utilized correctly.
Yeah. And AJ, you can go ahead and finish your thoughts. You're muted. You're muted.
Okay, Brian Moxley killed it. William Rico, holy shit. I'm so excited. And then Swerve signing with AEW. OMG, bro. I am so excited. And do we go to another match?
No.
Okay, that's it then.
All right. So I guess we can move on to the 6-man tornado tag team match.
Oh, this shit was fun.
Darby Allin, Sammy Guevara, and Sting defeated the Andrade Hardy family office. Now, myself, Josh, and AJ, we thought this was going to be a piss break match. We thought. But we actually stayed in our seats, sat down, and watched it. We were blown away by how good this match was. Everyone killed it here. Even Sting. He took a high spot at his age.
Yeah, he's 62 and he's killing himself now.
Like he's killing it in the ring still. He still got it. This match proved it. So you know what? This was a killer tornado match. Everyone killed it in this match. And congrats to Darby, Sammy, and Sting.
Mm-hmm.
You know what a match. AJ.
Oh, man. This match killed it. I thought this was going to be a piss break match, but damn, this was really good. Even Sting doing the frog splash at his age, God bless him. And wow, man, what a match, dude. I really enjoyed it.
Yeah. Jacob.
I loved the match. I loved Sting, being Sting, 60-something years old, jumping off a ledge. Sammy Guevara just decided to one-up him, though, do a Spanish fly off the stage, through a table. Then I think it was a good, median before the main event. It kept the crowd hyped still, but it didn't, overshadow any other match on the card. It was there for what it was. It was supposed to, just kind of keep the crowd excited and anticipated before the big main event.
Yeah. This was an upgrade because I can tell the crowd was bored. They were doing this with their phones and all that. So this match was good.
Yep.
So Lucas.
Yeah, with that match, hold on. I was walking around like crazy. I guess dementia. But anyways, what a match. Sammy Guevara had that high spot, dude. I thought he was gonna die for a second there. I'm not gonna lie to you. Did the table even break? I don't know if it broke or not, but
One broke, the other one didn't.
yeah. God. Like Sammy Guevara has so found himself at the start, and I wish they do. I wish they have done some more Private Party, honestly, instead of just being with Andrade and Matt Hardy. Thank God Matt Hardy's at the family office, so now me, baby. But
Yeah, that party's all elite.
but yeah. With that being said, though, I like the way that they did this match. Staying out here, 62 years old, and he's out here doing high spots and jumping off shit, and he's doing this. I'm surprised he ain't dead. I'm surprised his old ass ain't dead from that. But honestly, great match. Sting still got it to me, and this is the great match of all of them. Even though I did like the ending when Darby Allin kind of botched his coffin drop. I know they tried to defend it, but he botched that shit badly. I think he didn't get that much height. So, yeah.
Yeah. So Wyatt.
Wyatt!
You're here.
The
He's arrived.
The king has
the
arrived.
dinosaur. The T-Rex arms arrived.
The
So why first?
Wyatt has made his arrival.
First off, welcome. Please give Jacob a welcome back.
Yes, welcome back, Jacob. Even though my hands won't sound effect won't work. But whatever.
So, anyways, Wyatt, I'll catch you up before we get to the main event.
Oh, you're almost to the main event.
Yep. So here, I'll catch you up.
Okay.
So, Layla Hirsch defeating Chris Statlander. It's the first one. Don't care.
Don't care.
But I think you'll care about the second buy-in match. Hook defeating QT Marshall.
I'm fucking glad it happened.
Okay.
Marshall's boring.
House of Black defeating Pac, Penta, and Eric.
Wait, Malachi's team won? The House of Black won?
Yep.
Wow, I'm surprised. I didn't even watch that match.
So, to the main card, Eddie Kingston defeating Chris Jericho.
That shocked me.
Mm-hmm.
With that though, I think the match wasn't. I thought the match was pretty good in my opinion. Decent, not bad of a match. I actually enjoyed it. With that, with Eddie Kingston taking the win, I think that was definitely an upset. But definitely did expect Jericho to turn heel, which did happen this Wednesday on Dynamite. But that's about it.
All right. How about the World Tag Team Title match? Jurassic Express.
I didn't really care for it, but it was just people were probably all like, "Cowabunga!"
Yeah. So, how about the face of the Revolution ladder match with Wardlow won?
Oh man, that was actually a pretty good ladder match. I did love the comedy of Orange Cassidy. I did love the part when Keith Lee and who was the other person that fell off the stage? Keith Lee and Powerhouse Hobbs. That's right.
Yeah.
I did love the entertainment that Orange Cassidy put on that match. I did enjoy that part. I think, Christian Cage actually still got it in that match. And I think Wardlow is actually the guy to win because I definitely see Wardlow is a guy with a lot of potential. And Wardlow's on his own, and I think Wardlow's a star.
Yeah. How about the TBS Championship match? Where Jay Cargill defeated
Don't get me
AJ Styles.
started on that one. That match really pissed me off.
You want me to skip or you want to go?
That kiss did not make any sense. It's kind of weird and it's funny why it even happened in the first place. But did it expect what Jade Cargill's sexuality is or what's up?
I don't know.
I mean, Tay Conti has actually had more wins than she's only had like 9 losses in her AEW career. I think. But I don't really like Jade Cargill, but I think Tay Conti would be the right person to defeat Jade Cargill as the first make her first defeat.
All right, how about the dog collar match? Why don't you go ahead?
Oh my god, that match was great. Punk with his Ring of Honor attire. I forgot that was even his Ring of Honor attire. Like, I definitely could tell that they did that because, AEW, like, Tony Khan bought the company. But with that, though, the dog collar match was a well-told of a story. I definitely, I enjoyed every minute of it. I loved the blood in it. I did like when they had the thumbtacks. I definitely loved the spots to the match. But, I think that really tells it there. I think MJF is going to be the guy taking the belt off Hangman, which will be a double or nothing. And then Punk will win in his hometown in Chicago, make that the big hometown victory for him. But I really don't see this match over yet unless they do it for the AEW World title.
Right.
Which I think MJF should be the guy to take the belt off of Hangman.
Maybe they might continue to do this until All Out around Labor Day.
Yeah. I think Punk will win it at All Out, and then MJF wins it a double or nothing. That'll be my best guess. But definitely was match of the night.
All right. Before we get to that next match, what is your thoughts on the Swerve signing?
Tony Schiavone spoiled it for all of us because it was right on his clipboard.
Hi, Tony
Yep.
Schiavone.
Tony Schiavone's pretty much spoiled it for us.
That's what I said too.
And you're like, yep, it's Swerve. Like it was like all rumored and shit. Like if they don't sign Swerve, who are they gonna sign?
Right.
Like who is it gonna be if it wasn't Swerve? Like they said, recent release superstar signed to AEW.
Right. So let's go to the Britt Baker defeating Thunder Rosa match.
All right, that was definitely an upset because I know a lot of people were expecting Thunder Rosa to actually win that match. But I'm actually happy that Britt actually retained. I definitely know a lot of people in our podcast were really pissed off because they thought Thunder Rosa was going to win. But I was kind of glad that, Britt Baker got to retain here because I think Britt's killed it as AEW Women's Champion. Even though I'm not an AEW guy, I think Britt Baker has killed it as a Women's Champion because Britt Baker is talented. She's entertaining. She has good of a character. I definitely Britt Baker's my favorite woman wrestler in AEW right now. But I was pretty much I think I was the only person who was actually happy about this result. But not much to say later here. If Thunder Rosa doesn't take the title off Britt, who will?
Right. So, how about the Moxley and Danielson match?
Oh my God. I thought that was incredible. I think that was my favorite match of the night along with Punk and MJF because I think the triple threat tag team match with all these things that they want to try to think like, oh, I can do this, I can do that, I can do a flipping kick and all that bullshit. Like I see Moxley and Danielson beating the piss out of each other. Like, that's what I'd rather want to see. Like, I'd rather see them two, like, beat the piss out of each other instead of, like, doing all these spots trying to impress all the AEW marks. Like, that is what I was looking forward to see with Moxley and Danielson. Like, that end of that match, I never noticed that Moxley even had his shoulders up, pinning Bryan Danielson. But definitely I enjoyed the match, and I definitely loved the after part of when Moxley and Danielson were beating the piss out of each other after the match. And then William Regal comes out, slaps them both across the face, and gets both their acts straight. Like, that was well told right there. I thought that was just incredible. Like, that shows WWE was fucked for letting go William Regal.
Right. So, yeah.
And I think William Regal with Moxley and Danielson isn't that bad.
What is your thoughts on the 6-man tornado tag team match?
I thought that was actually an enjoyable match. It wasn't Jeff Hardy's claws to get over with. But I definitely, freaking Sting can still get at it. Like, jumping off, the stair rail onto Matt Hardy with a few tables. Looks like Matt Hardy at his age now can still do those spots. And, with Darby, when Darby Allin hit that coffin drop, I think on... Who did he land the coffin drop on?
It was Matt Hardy.
Yeah, Hardy.
Matt Hardy? I thought it was on Isaiah Cassidy.
No. It was
It
Matt.
looked like Matt Hardy, turned his hip when Darby Allin, hit that coffin drop on Matt Hardy. When Matt Hardy was turning his hips.
Yeah, I saw that.
And with that, I thought that was actually a decent 6-man tag match. With that though, I actually kind of enjoyed that match.
Yep. So anyways, again, please give it up for Mr. Wyatt, our king here. All right, so ladies and gentlemen, we are now on the main event of the evening. Hangman Adam Page defeated Adam Cole. This was the AEW World Championship match. First off, Jacob, why don't you start off on the match?
Man, I loved it. I love Adam Cole. I love Adam Page. Battle of the Atoms. It was a good match. It had a good little story in there. It had like good implications long term for like another match, maybe on like a Dynamite special down the road. You know, they have the 6-man tag next week. Then you had it was just a good little setup with it. I loved Adam Cole's gear in the match.
The Halo gear.
Yeah.
I love the Halo gear. Sitting out there, 8-year-old Jacob sitting there playing Halo 3, smiling right now somewhere. Enjoying it. But yeah, no, I think it was a good match. It finally felt like Adam Page felt like a world champion, because I feel like a couple of his defenses haven't really felt world title worthy yet. But this one felt like it was a big match. It felt like he put a lot more on the line. It felt like he was fighting for the company, fighting as the face of the company, which I think is good. And then it set up Adam Cole losing, which is going to set up Kenny Omega coming back, and that whole little internal beef. So I think there's a lot of things that it helped further for AEW.
Right. Mr. AJ, go ahead. You're muted, by the way.
Oh man, wow, what a fucking match, dude. I loved it. Cole wearing the Halo gear, Hangman wearing the cool gear as well. Wow, man, this was a great match. Adam Cole was so freaking close to winning that title. But
the three of us were going nuts at the theater.
Yeah, and Adam Page down with that clothesline in 1, 2, 3, and Page retained. I saw it coming, to be honest, because I honestly thought Adam Cole was actually going to win that match. But no, they obviously went another good move. Hangman Adam Page retains the title. Now we can see him holding that title for a little bit more. Like, throughout a couple months, let's say. And yeah, I feel like this is a good match, and I think they're going to have a rematch again for the AEW title. And probably Hangman's going to win that one too. Who knows? But anyways, good match overall.
Lucas?
Adam Cole coming out to the Halo gear, that was actually really cool to see. The match was awesome. Top 3 in my opinion. I think the storytelling this was immaculate. Heyman going for the boom, and the I think the Deadeye went for the table, or the Paramount Sunrise went for the table. I don't know which one it was, but awesome match, great match, a great way to end off the show. So yeah, never say, but yeah.
All right, Wyatt.
Oh man, yeah, with the main event here, I did not expect Adam Cole to win the main event here. With Hangman, as well. I think the match was all right. You did have Dark Order and the rest of formerly Undisputed Era involved in that match, and definitely enjoy. I definitely thought someone would actually come out at the end of the show, but Hangman Adam Page has started to grow on me ever since those sharp ass lariats he does, and as of that, not much to say here. I do love Adam Cole. I do like Adam Page. But, yeah, definitely thought we would have, like, another surprise appearance that would come out and, like, interfere or do something during that match. But, definitely nothing negative to say. But, definitely did see someone holding a poster of Jim Cornette's face in the front row. Yeah, if anyone noticed that.
So for the main event here, first off, I liked Adam Cole's gear, Halo, which is a good game. If anyone doesn't know, Adam Cole
I thought he
loves
was
video games.
supposed to idolize a Ninja Turtle.
Right. So for those who don't know, Adam Cole, he's passionate about video games, which he even streams on Twitch too, which you can follow him at the Chugs and join the Chugs army. And so switching back to his Adam Cole persona, I like the match. He was close to winning the title at some parts of the match, but I did not expect him to win the match anyways. And I think they're gonna keep this going because Adam Cole because he cut a promo, he wants himself, Kyle O'Reilly, and Bobby Fish to face Adam Page and 2 partners of his choosings on the upcoming episode of Dynamite, which I'm looking forward to St. Patrick's Day Slam. And for the match itself, these 2 killed it here. Not much else to say here, but I definitely think this rivalry is going to keep going. Maybe around to like Double or Nothing or All Out, but who knows what's going to happen. So I enjoyed it. And yeah, but real quick, before we get to the ratings, let's talk about our thoughts on Jeff Hardy signing. Because why not? Just for fun here. Wyatt, how do you feel about Jeff Hardy signing?
Well, I thought this would actually be surprising because, of course, someone who interviewed it had to fucking spoil it because Jeff Hardy was all like, I'm going to AEW. I'm going to AEW. I'm excited. Like, Jeff Hardy had a recent interview with someone, and Jeff Hardy said he's going to AEW. But I kind of wish that they wouldn't have spoiled something like that because, Matt Hardy was teasing it. I am not too crazy about having a Hardy Boys reunion on AEW because I'm scared it's kind of gonna rip off. And it surprises me that they're using the loaded theme song. They're taking WWE's own theme song. I thought since since AEW had their former partnership with TNA, I thought they would use let's see, Jeff would use his Similar Creatures theme or Obsolete or, some of his original own themes. And hopefully maybe we'll see Broken Hardys or Hardy Boys TNA version or something good like that. But
Hold on.
What?
Oh,
hold on. But it just kind of concerns me. Like, I mean, I don't know how I feel about this just yet because I just don't want it to feel like, oh, AEW is gonna overbeat everything and shit. But we needed a Hardy Boys reunion on AEW. Like, AEW did not really need a Hardy Boys reunion because I just feel like if a Hardy Boys and a Young Bucks match happened, it would turn into absolute shit. Hardy Boys versus Darby and Sting, I'd be cool with it. Let's see, Hardy Boys versus Jurassic Express, that'd be all right.
I'm down to see that.
Yeah. I'm down.
But there's some decent teams I'd be all right with the Hardy Boys in it. But what's gonna happen if we have the Hardy Boys split up in AEW?
Oh no.
Right.
Who knows? Probably people are hoping we get Punk versus Hardy 12 years later, one last time ever.
Right.
And what are they going to do? Rip off the 2009 storyline?
Yeah.
Who knows?
No.
But, I wasn't too crazy about, even though Jeff Hardy is my 3rd favorite of all time, I may not be too crazy about him going to AEW just because AEW has such a big roster. I'm at least happy that he's happy.
Yeah, and that's all that matters.
And he looks good. Great. He looks great. And he looks healthy.
Yeah.
But fuck you WWE for trying to make him get rehab, which he never needed it. And you said you were going to try to offer him back to go in the Hall of Fame, which doesn't make any sense.
Oh yeah, I want to go off on that. I want to go off on that part.
I know, but I still think it's kind of bullshit, even though Jacob loves the releases.
Damn right.
Speaking of Jacob, why don't you go ahead and share your thoughts on Jeff Hardy's debut?
Let me tell you, man, I forgot that Jeff Hardy owned the rights to the theme song, so I was mad confused when he came out to it.
Mm-hmm.
But then it made me think why Homeboy didn't come out to No More Words, because I know for a fact I'm pretty sure he owns that one too.
Like he's licensed.
Mm-hmm. Because he owns the OG Hardy Boys theme song. That's how he was able to come out to it. But I'm happy for it. I hope Jeff Hardy, like, I hope that he's happy because at this point in his career, that's all that really matters is that he's having fun. He's enjoying his life because I think he deserves it after everything that he's been through in his career.
Right.
But yeah, all in all, I think it's a good signing. I think he'll be good for people like Darby Allin.
I'm down for that.
Yeah.
Y'all hoping that we get Hardy versus Punk one last time?
Hardy versus who?
Punk.
I don't mind.
Eh,
I don't
I
mind.
won't mind it.
I really
I'm,
don't
I'm,
know.
I'm okay with it. So, Jacob, is that all you have to say?
Pretty much. Like,
I
it's
want
like,
Jeff Hardy versus
I don't hate it. I don't like, as long as Jeff Hardy's happy, I don't really care. I enjoy seeing people happy.
I
I'm
think
with
it's a good.
Jacob on that. I'm with Jacob on that.
I think it's a good signing and then
Yeah.
as long as Jeff Hardy's happy, that's all that matters. And I'm sure he'll have a good run and he'll have some good matches.
I mean, as long as like people just don't brag and run their mouth about it or, act all full of themselves about it, I'm okay. But
yeah. So AJ, talk about the signing.
Wow, man. Great signing, I gotta be honest. Because the way he was treated during the last few months in WWE, fuck them for that. Fuck you, WWE.
I can agree with that.
Fuck you, because you barely used that man on SmackDown. Like, that last segment that he ever had was with Drew McIntyre and Happy Corbin. And then
Whoa,
that
now.
turned into a tag match. That was his last match in WWE? Are you serious?
it was, well, he walked out the middle of when Jeff Hardy made the tag to McIntyre. Jeff Hardy walked out of the building through the crowd, AJ.
Yeah, I know that.
Right.
They never booked that, AJ. WWE
Yeah,
didn't book that. Jeff Hardy was confused
No,
out of his mind
but-
and he walked out.
It's just bullshit, dude.
It is.
That was bullshit. The way. But I would never forgive.
Whoa.
I will absolutely never forgive WWE the way that they treated Jeff Hardy on his last days in WWE.
I did not know this was a rant
Where's your
session.
South Park shirt?
Oh, you know what? Actually, give me a second here.
Oh my god.
Hold on.
Oh,
Right
Welcome back, Jacob.
I'm in a rant right now.
You sound like a motorcycle.
I heard a lot of people in WWE are miserable.
Yeah.
Like, the company's miserable.
You know what? Fuck you, WWE, for fucking up Jeff Hardy on his last days. And assuming he's going to rehab when he doesn't need to. Fuck you for that. Anyways, great signing from AEW. Thank you so much, Tony Khan. But I hope to God they don't fuck him up. Just like WWE did.
Right. Perfect timing to go to Lucas.
you know what?
Please go.
Actually, I actually like to go because I got a different opinion about this. Again, people can go to hate me, go ahead and shoot me, be mad at me all about it. I do not care. Be all mad at me. I know y'all got some tempers on me. I know. Go ahead and shoot me.
I'm not going to do nothing.
But anyways, I'm gonna just go and say this. I think Jeff Hardy is not gonna be like used like as like often as people think is gonna be used that people are gonna think. I think he's gonna be not necessarily a part timer, but you gotta think about it. He's gonna get to that age where he's kind of like he doesn't have to do all these matches, whatever like that. So I mean, I think it's a great signing for him. I think he's gonna do great things with Darby Allin and a lot of people that he's gonna wrestle. But I feel it's going to be for a short amount of time because I got a feeling that this is his last run, and I feel like as Taker said, sometimes your mind says yes, but your body says no. And I think I don't know what's gonna happen in this last match. I don't know what they're gonna do with it. But I think it's a good signing for them. But in my mind, I think if I would Jeff, I would have my own schedule to run it because not have yourself mentally worn out just like you did with WWE. Like you can tell he didn't want to be there. And I must just say, like, do not accuse somebody just because of their history. I understand I understand that, but it's not that. Sometimes people need a break. But your schedule WWE sometimes gets on my nerves. Like I don't get it sometimes. But great signing. As long as Jeff is happy, I'm happy. That's all I'm gonna say. Like Jeff looks good, he's happy. Like that's all I care about for him. Because all the things he went through, I just want him to be happy. It's the only thing I want.
Yeah, AEW's travel schedule is not too crazy, you know. So they travel every week, every Wednesday.
I think they're like starting to go to like newer locations, like in the West Coast, because they usually go
Thank
around the New York
God.
City area like a lot off of it.
They also go to like Dallas,
Florida.
Texas, Jacksonville, Chicago.
They go to around New York City a lot. I can tell.
They go to Pittsburgh and Philadelphia too. But at least they're going to places like New Orleans, which is actually like a rescheduled show, since it was advertised pre-pandemic.
Go to Seattle. That's where
They're also going to LA and Ontario. Yeah.
Maybe they'll go to London.
Maybe sometime in the future. But as long as Jeff Hardy's happy, that's all that matters.
They need to go to Seattle.
So, anyways, time to talk about the ratings. I'm gonna give this like probably a 9. Wyatt?
I'm gonna give it an 8.
Jacob?
8.5.
Lucas?
8.5.
AJ? Muted.
I'm giving this fucking pay-per-view a solid 9. I love this pay-per-view. But there were some matches that I didn't like. But overall, 9. It's a 9 for me.
So Josh actually sent me his standouts and ratings since he can't make it today, unfortunately. So here's his standouts. He liked the dog collar match, the ladder match, the world title match, the Jericho Kingston match, and the tag team fatal 4-way, according to his message here. And he rated this pay-per-view a 10.
Ooh, interesting.
That does not surprise me.
Oh well.
Josh loves AEW.
Yeah, me too. So, anyways, I know SmackDown's out on that, which you guys can probably hear. But let's go to the outros. Thank you guys for watching this episode of the fastest rising podcast in all of pro wrestling, the Crash and Burn Wrestling Podcast, where we reviewed AEW pay-per-view Revolution. The next time you'll see an AEW themed episode is around Memorial Day, which is for Double or Nothing. But otherwise, our next predictions episode type will be for WWE WrestleMania 38, which is called the stupendous 2-night WrestleMania in history.
More like the worst.
So, anyways, our next episode is WrestleMania 21, if I'm correct, Wyatt?
Yes, and I'll be hosting. So for anybody who's coming on, let me know.
All right, and yeah, our next episode for the Moshcast, which you can also subscribe to that too, Baby Metal Galaxy, and in an interview with our good friend Kevin from the Fourth Direction Podcast. You can check him out. I shout out to him. For Cinematic Analysis, subscribe to that too. Toy Story 1. So yeah, subscribe to all those podcasts. Follow the TikTok at Crash Mosh Analysis. Same with the Crash and Burn TikTok. Crash and Burn Pod. Yeah. Thanks for watching. Wyatt.
All right. Thank you guys for watching another episode of Crash and Burn Wrestling Podcast. I'm sorry I came on so late. I just got home from dinner, but at least I got to come on here for a little bit. Please give everyone a follow on all their socials, and hope you all enjoyed. Let us comment below what you all thought of the show, and Also, reach for the stars.
What is that noise?
It's me.
And also eat chips.
Yeah, Lucas, why don't you go ahead?
Maybe I'm eating my carrot. So, anybody think us watched the episode of the Moshcast? Not Moshcast. Crash and Burn. God damn it. God, this is why I'm not be on any episodes because I get too exhausted. God damn it. Think us watched this episode. AEW was actually better than last year's. Last year was kind of shitty, but honestly, yeah, that's what I gotta say about that. Just check the socials down below. I don't know. I'll be there for Moshcast soon because I'm just focused on life right now at the moment. But yeah, just give me that's what I'm gonna say about that. And yeah, just keep up on me, and you should see me for Crash and Burn here soon.
Sounds good. Jacob.
Thank you for letting me back on. Don't know when I'll be back again. I'll try to be back again soon, hopefully. I just I work a lot. I'm working on becoming a wrestler too. So there's just a lot of things going on at the moment. But should be back. Should be enjoyable. I actually have a pitch for the Crash and Burn Wrestling podcast. I'm gonna pitch in a minute. But yeah, should all be good. Enjoy life. Always remember, you can't see it. Love and power.
That's right. AJ, you close it out. You're muted.
Dance.
Okay. Dance and twirl
Thank
around.
you guys for watching another episode.
AJ.
What?
Do it right. Dance and twirl
Do your
around.
bear tooth dance.
All right, hold up.
Oh
No!
Thank you guys for watching another
Oh
episode of
God.
fastest rising part of all professional fucking wrestling
Whoa.
and fucking burn wrestling podcast where we reviewed Revolution. Really great game review, man. I really enjoyed it. And if you're gonna be a stupid mark and just bring toxicity, then I would tell you to go outside and eat shit.
Hi, CM Punk.
And thank you guys for watching. And the last fucking warrior is out.
You're so hyper. Okay, so anyways.
Bye.
Okay, that's enough from you. Anyways, thank you guys for watching Crash and Burn. I'm Jason. That's Wyatt. That's AJ. That's Lucy. And that's Jacob. And keep crashing and burning, everybody.
Bye.
Yes.
Bye.
Okay.
Crash and Burn!